Hello and welcome back to another edition of Talking Quack and Smack with TC Duck Club. I'm Skylar Ray.
And I'm Richard King.
And we've got two hoodlums to our left that's not in view of the camera that are having a great last night of the beach vacation here in Destin in 2025. Man, I don't know what to do. The kids have went downstairs to work out in the gym. Well, I mean, you know what that means? We're old.
Man, I'm telling you.
Both of our boys play high school football, and they're down there getting them a pump in. But it's been a heck of a good trip, though. Really, it really has.
We've had a really good time. Really good time.
And to top it off, we've got this big pan of chocolate chip cookies here, and I feel very certain that I'm not going to go to the gym and work out. So I think if me and you put our mind together, we could probably have that whole pan of cookies ate when the boys got back from the gym.
Well, I wanted to eat some before you put them in the podcast, so I'm ready for this podcast to be over where I can start eating.
Well, you can go ahead and on them. It's our podcast, so we can set the rules, I guess, as we go. We kind of make it up as we go anyway. But man, we rode down here to Destin for our summer vacation with our families, and my little boy's birthday was this weekend. But the view from the condo is just awesome. We've got the ocean on one side, we've got the bay view with the boats on the other, and we just kind of found ourselves kind of congregating out here to the porch every night. The weather's been great. Had a little bit of rain this morning, but it was early. Tell you the truth, I didn't even know it had rained. I thought the sprinklers had just been on, but the weather's been beautiful. But what about the food we've ate?
We have ate great. We ate great. There's some great restaurants down here in Destin, and we've ate at four of the best ones.
Well, our favorite restaurant is actually in Panama City. It's Hunt's Oyster Bar. And Hunt's Oyster Bar, if you hadn't ever experienced Hunt's Oyster, and you may be asking yourself the same thing I found myself asking, what can you really do to an oyster to make it taste better than somebody else's oyster? And I know oysters may not be appealing to everyone, but I'm telling you, they do something special to Hunt's. And it's just different.
It's the best oyster bar that I have ever been to. Okay. They have their own season. I don't know what they do to them, but they're the best.
And they won't tell you.
I've eaten Acme oyster. As a matter of fact, we did. We've eaten High Tides, which I thought was the best place you could ever eat.
And I did too. Again, not knocking Acme or High Tide, but me and you were under the assumption that High Tide was the best. But my wife may eat this many calories the rest of this fiscal year. And she kept telling me, oh, we got to try Hunt's. Got to try Hunt's. We ate there when I was a kid. My daddy loves the place. We got to go to Hunt's. And I'm thinking, you don't really want to trust a skinny cook. But, my wife's not really a cook per se. But
she is an oyster eater.
She is an oyster eater. Yeah. And she knows exactly what she's talking about. I mean, she's just got great taste. Great taste in oysters, great taste in husbands. I mean, she's just all around lucky,
Well, I thought we was talking about oysters, not husbands. We'll continue to talk about oysters.
But the places that we've ate down here, man, I weigh 600 pounds. I got to go home and weed eat or something. I mean, get back to coaching high school football or something, because I'm telling you, I hadn't done anything but eat the whole time I've been gone.
I've got to go back home to go back to work.
Yeah, me too. I got to do something.
Bro.
We got to do something different.
Yeah.
Feeding our kids, you can go broke.
I've got one that just come off the child's menu, and he is real expensive.
Well, I've had one that's been eating on like a grown man since he was about 2 or 3 years old, and it's getting to be borderline expensive, and like I don't know what we're gonna do. We may have to drop him off at a fire station halfway home or something. I don't know, but he sure does. He sure does make it fun to be around here at the beach. Them boys had a good time this week.
They've had a good time. Crab Island, if y'all never experienced Crab Island, if you don't have a boat, rent a boat. You come to Destin, Florida, and you bring your boat or rent a boat and go to Crab Island with your family. It's awesome.
It really is. And Crab Island is not really an island per se. It's more like a sandbar.
I didn't know the whole history of Crab Island until this trip. We've been there several times, but I didn't know how it happened,
right,
or why it happened. But it's pretty interesting when you get the history of how all that happened.
I mean, it doesn't get talked about as much as it probably should. I mean, it's kind of like a hidden gem. Now, I hate to say a hidden gem because there were so many people out there the other day, but it's just awesome. I mean, it's so much better than sitting in the sand. You don't have to wag your stuff to the beach back and forth. You just throw it in a boat and go out there. The kids can play. It's shallow enough. You don't have to really just stay on top of them. I mean, the water's a little over waist deep on me, and you just throw the football around and listen to music, and there's somebody there to talk to,
and the Coast Guard's always patrolling for sea life,
right?
Sharks and what have you. So you feel,
and the water's crystal clear.
It's crystal clear. You feel kind of safe, even though you're in the shark infested water. But they do a great job of helping everybody stay safe. It's a nice place.
Well, and you can see the bottom, and my favorite part about Crab Island is just the people watching.
Yes, that's true. That is true.
I mean, you kind of see all kinds of boats, and it's just so much fun to go out there with your family and your friends and let the kids play. And there's something for everybody to do. I mean, my wife literally held on to the anchor rope the other day until her hands were raw. She held on to it for 8 hours, just sitting there, just never got out of the water. But we've had a great beach trip, and like I said, I can't wait to get back home to familiar territory, I guess you'd say. I know my wife's ready to get back home and see her 2 golden retrievers, but I mean, this view right here doesn't ever get old. I can tell you that much.
And the great thing about this little condo we're staying in, never been here before, never have stayed on this it's like a dead end road. But the great thing about it is you park the boat right there. You come out of this condo and walk right across the road, get in the boat, and go to Crab Island. So if you're ready to come back, you come back, you put your boat on the lift, you come back in here. It's a great place. This little place right here is like this is a hidden gem. And a lot of people don't know about it. It only has 32 rooms.
I don't know how many rooms this guy, but like you said, you can leave your boat right here and go on to Crab Island, but you're going to need a place to leave your trailer, and not a lot of parking for trailers and stuff right here. But D&J Boat Storage over by Destin Marina,
they've been great.
They're there to answer any questions. They answer the phone. I left my wallet and I had to go back over there and look for it.
Did you find it the first time you went looking for it?
I didn't find it the first time, right. And I had some peer pressure some marital pressure in the truck.
Yeah,
I can't believe you leave your wallet. Oh my goodness, you'd lose your head if it wasn't on your shoulders.
What's the last thing you bought?
Yeah, what you do with it? Where'd you lay it down? Well, if I knew that, I'd just go pick it up. But anyway,
but I went back over there. We didn't have to find it.
We did. We ended up finding it on our second.
We didn't find it, but
I was looking.
Yeah,
you found it. I was looking.
Yeah,
but we've had such a dadgum good time. It's just I mean, it's amazing how lucky we got to find a place like this on short notice. And of course, I don't do a whole lot of planning. My wife's the planner. She's the responsible one. She's the one that likes everything to go by a rubric, if you will. I'm fly by your seat of your pants and wing it as you go. And
it worked out this time.
It worked out this time. This time. Yeah, it did. Not always, but this time it worked out. But I'm excited to get back home. We're going to be at the World Deer Expo this upcoming Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We launched the Alabama to Alaska sweepstakes, which is 2 Alabama hunts, 2 Alaska hunts, and a Louisiana fishing trip. And I know you're more of a fisherman than I am, but it is absolutely awesome. The bourgeois charters down in Louisiana. So after the dove hunt, we're giving away the Cold Bay Alaska hunt. And the Cold Bay Alaska hunt has got me pumped up because I've never been to Cold Bay, Alaska. We went to St. Paul, but never been to Cold Bay.
Your extreme duck hunters start in Cold Bay. That's where they start at. Okay.
It's just so beautiful. I mean, and getting to meet Captain Charlie and Jim Ronquist and the guys at Sitka Store and Ramsey Russell and Captain Rod from Otter Pro and one of my heroes, Jeff Coates, had me on his podcast. I mean, all that is awesome. But, you mentioned St. Paul. St. Paul is the next hunt that we're giving away. And To Kill a King is a great show features Benelli, features Tony Vandemore. I talked to him the other day. I mean, everybody that's a duck hunter has aspirations of going to
St. Paul.
I mean, if you're going to kill the North American 41, you can't do it in Greenland.
And that's usually everybody's last stop, because maybe the ducks in the lower 48 are easier to kill or easier to get to.
Definitely safer.
But that last one, that 41,
it'll get your adrenaline going.
And whoever wins this hunt, it may be their 21st. It may not be their 41.
Who cares? Because I mean, how many times do you get a chance to go to Island X, your charter flights, your food, everything's taken care of, and you're getting to go with a guy like Will Mosley.
And for $25.
For $25.
$25.
I mean, that is truly the hunt of a lifetime. And it also gets you in to win the next hunt with that will be drawn New Year's Day. We're taking the TC Duck Club waterfowl wagon and the mobile assault unit all the way to New York City and hunting divers and sea ducks, and then going to Statue of Liberty, and we'll be drawing at Facebook Live. So it is truly a epic hunt. And not only is the hunt epic, the drawings are epic, how we're doing them. We can't really tell everybody, but just so you know, we will be drawing the grand finale TC Duck Club Alabama to Alaska sweepstakes from New Year's Day from the Statue of Liberty. So
in the Duckwater boat.
In the Duckwater boat.
Yeah.
In the Duckwater boat, right out in front of the Statue of Liberty. So not only are we doing the most epic hunt giveaway on social media, the way we're going to draw to find the winners is the most epic way to draw.
And you can't stop it at Island X. I mean, somebody's going to win a chance to meet legendary Sam Hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, he's coming to Alabama.
I mean,
to kill him.
I know everybody doesn't think of Alabama as a destination hunt, but like we said on last week's podcast, if you control the water level and you control the food and you control the pressure, you control the ducks.
That's right.
And, we will be gone to draw the hunt. So, nobody's hunting the place. And, we've got security measures set up, if you will, to make sure that nobody's down there. And, we want to make sure that it is truly an epic hunt when whoever gets here. And, my wife cooked enough food to feed 175 people, and we had 10. And it's a very rare occasion that she cooks because she works so much and she's gone and we're never at home and there's nobody really ever there to eat it anyway. But the food will be great. And like you said, Sam Hunt, I mean, a superstar in the music industry, and Will is known all across the country and really globally because of American Idol. And those guys, as talented of an artist as they are, they're even better human beings.
Yeah, I've seen Sam Hunt shoot, so he can't kill him. Like, whoever wins this, don't think you're gonna beat that dude. You're gonna have to get up early and pull the trigger fast to beat him.
And my wife, she thinks he's kind of cute. Me personally, I mean, he just doesn't have he doesn't look like he eats well enough for me. I talked to him about that. I'm trying to get Sam to gain a little weight.
I think he hunts a lot.
Well, he does some.
He sings a lot. It's hot right now. He's losing weight.
He's been everywhere, and Will Mosley's been everywhere. And if you get a chance to see Sam Hunt or Will Mosley in person, go, because they put on great shows, and I'm telling you, they're great human beings.
I fell in love with Will Mosley, like on American Idol. I noticed he had a Drake shirt on.
He did.
I said, he's a waterfowl. He's wearing a Drake button-up shirt. Okay. And so I like him right off the rip.
Well, it's hard not to like a guy like Will. I mean, he's really humble. He puts on a great show, and we had a heck of a good time down at Bourgeois Charters. And again, if we put our stamp of approval on it, I'm telling you, you can take it to the bank, because we know food and hunting and fishing. Anything to do with outdoors or food, we are at least credible sources, at the very least.
If you tell us where you're going hunting, we can tell you where to eat when you get there.
Yeah, and like I said, that's another benefit of having the girls fly out to all these TC Duck Club road trip hunt destinations. They Google Airbnbs and kind of make sure we're taking baths and brushing our teeth and keeping us out of trouble, but they also try to find diners, drive-ins, and dives. So we eat pretty well. But again, I hope everybody out there listening to this is signed up for the Alabama to Alaska Dream Hunt Sweepstakes. Can't say enough about Captain Charlie and his operation at St. Paul. I'm sure the Cold Bay, Alaska trip will be absolutely epic, and I can guarantee you'll never get another chance to do it for $25. Not to mention, a chance to win a custom Beretta A400 and a custom Browning Maxxis 2 Ducks Unlimited Gun of the Year. So
engraved, right?
Absolutely
engraved.
Yeah. And it's just an epic hunt, and I would have never dreamed that we would have been able to do something like this, and I'm so excited about it. Please, everybody, go out and get signed up to make great Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, whatever, and we're really excited about it.
When are you going to draw for the dove?
We're going to draw for the dove hunt at the Ducks Unlimited Expo in Memphis.
Okay.
So not only are we going to be at the World Deer Expo, we're going to be at the World Deer Expo is at the BJCC. Not only are we going to be there, we're going to be at the Ducks Unlimited Expo in Memphis, and then Captain Charlie is going down to Delta. So we'll have a TC Duck Club footprint at three of the heavy hitting shows here in the
Southeast.
In the South. Well, really, Oklahoma's not even in the Southeast. I mean, just in the country. I mean, it'll be three pretty good ones. But we hope everybody's signed up. And again, we've had a great beach trip between the fireworks and the food and the company and the view and just getting to relax for a couple of days. It's been a heck of a good trip.
Been a good trip. All viewers out there that's looking, if you think that Alabama is not a prime destination to hunt, go back to last year and look on TC Duck Club. The videos and the pictures we posted of the dove hunt, and then go look at the Sam Hunt pictures and videos. It's epic, guys. For $25, it's epic. So just go look and check that out. If you think Alabama's not a prime destination, just go do that.
Absolutely. And like I said, I appreciate you saying the kind words. Of course, as well as I do, we try to have a good time, and we're going to eat good, and hopefully, the hunting this year will be just as good as it was last year. And again, the birds won't be pressured. We're struggling, to tell you the truth, trying to get everything planted because of how wet the weather's been in Northeast Alabama. But I have a sneaking suspicion that there'll be something down there for the ducks to chew on, and maybe we can backflip a couple of them when the time comes.
Corn's looking good. It's coming on. So a little bit more nitrogen, a little bit of rain. God's blessing. It'll be there.
If I can tell everybody listening one thing before we go, make sure you get signed up for the Alabama to Alaska Dream Hunt Sweepstakes. It is going to be absolute 110% guaranteed a great time. We're going to have a great time with great folks, great food, great fellowship, and unbelievable wing shooting. So please don't miss out. Do yourself a favor, get signed up, tell your buddies about it, share it, like, subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok. I'm trying to talk them into bringing MySpace back.
It's going to be good.
We'll get signed up for that again.
It's going to be good.
AOL is the messenger. Yeah, Morse code, whatever. Yeah. Just tell everybody about TC Duck Club. We sure would appreciate it. Until next time, y'all stay with us. We're going to keep killing them.